is a show that focuses on the person behind the brony. I'm your host, Osaka Jack. Please sit back and relax as we talk to this week's guest brony. Hello everyone, this is Osaka Jack with Into the Spotlight on Everfree Network. With me today, I have someone who is very literal. Literally literal. Or at least has videos that do that. Miss Bunniswan. Lizzie, hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I am good.
Oh, very nice. As of recording this, we have just recently experienced the wonder that is Pinky's rap.
Yes.
And I know that you're already working on getting those lyrics memorized so you can do it yourself.
Oh, yeah. Totally. I'm going to get the whole outfit. I'm going to perform. I'm going to do a flash mob with it.
Nice. Now, I can't tell just from the glance, but do you think that's actually a fedora she has?
It looks like it.
If so, then I would say have your costume complete except for the fedora. Just take somebody's.
Okay.
Just like start rapping and just like point at his fedora and grab it off his head and put it on yours.
That is my rapping history of the wonderful.
It's so adorable. Okay. Well, if anybody's not familiar with your work, can you do a quick description of what do you do in general?
Well, I'm mostly known for my literal video versions of pony songs. The most popular one was actually my first one, This Day Aria, literal, and I've done 7 of them. I believe 7.
Okay.
Sounds about right. I also do various voice work among the fandom as well. I voice Pinky for My Little Portal, soon to be Rarity in the next episode. I'm also going to be working on projects like Journey of the Spark. I do voices for Know Your Mare and stuff for Bogile Bronies, among other various things like that.
Okay. Do they... It seems to be that Pinky seems to be your usual mare to imitate.
Typically, yeah.
Okay. Who's the hardest for you? Who have you tried to do and just had to walk away saying, nope, can't do it?
Rainbow Dash.
Okay.
I tried. I just can't. I don't know what it is,
right there,
but I just can't.
Right there. That little that you just did. If you can work that into the voice naturally, that's a Rainbow Dash right there.
Awesome. I don't know how I did it, though.
No, it's more awesome.
Yeah.
That's not bad. I would bring it down a little bit, but yeah, that's getting closer. I'm not if if it's not something you want to do, that's fine, but that's just what it sounds like to me. Do you remember how you got started with the literal videos?
Well, if any of you remember back like in 2008, there was this video up. I mean, it still is up, but the Total Eclipse of the Heart literal video version.
Oh, I'm so happy you said that.
So freaking funny.
Yes.
I loved it. I'd watch it over and over again. And then one day I was just watching it and I was thinking, has anyone done this with pony songs yet? I bet that would be a big thing. And I thought, well, what's my favorite song right now in MLP? This Day Aria. Let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I did it out of complete boredom. My roommates were home and thought I was crazy while I was recording. Like, honestly, can you imagine hearing somebody in the room going, I impale my head with a rose? Anyway, I uploaded it thinking people were going to hate it and I was going to maybe get like 100 views or something. And then it blew up.
Yeah.
And now it has 700,000 views somehow.
That is, yeah, that's a lot of views.
It's a lot of views I was not expecting.
No, I'm really happy that you mentioned the Total Eclipse of the Heart, because I know there are other literal videos out there. And some of them are good. I think the same person who did Total Eclipse of the Heart, I've seen some of their others, and they're okay.
Oh, but that one's the best.
Yeah, it really is. It's one of the only ones that I can watch and just have to pause at several points because I'm laughing so hard.
I have to have tissues by me because I laugh so hard I cry, and then I cry so much that my nose gets stuffed. Okay, maybe not really that far, but
At this point in the season, my nose gets stuffed up from waking up. So yeah, but no, yeah, the especially the possessed choir boys. And when he just screws that, when the one flies
my
up and
possessed choir boys.
so that one obviously exploded.
Yes.
Do you happen to remember what were some of the better comments or things that you heard about it?
Well, there was this big argument for a while that kind of blew up in the comments about how the animation error with my eyes part wasn't really an animation error.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, like there was a stream of like 50 comments going after each other about it. I'm like, what the heck? But my favorite comments, oh geez, I don't know. I
No,
don't know
just
when
if there were any that stood out.
nothing off the top of my head that I can think of.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I'm
That's
sorry.
all right.
Wish I had something for you to say there.
It's okay.
I'm sure I had a few comments that said like I want to marry you, and those always crack me up.
Wow. Um, okay, so appreciate, but if
Like, what?
if your criterion for finding someone to spend the rest of your life with is they made a funny video, not to say that that's a bad thing, but maybe talk to them first, ask them on a date, hey, you want to get dinner, or I would like speaking with you type thing. Maybe
Yeah.
not jump right to the marriage. Wow, okay. But also, you've done uh, the literal videos are very popular, but you've done a few comic dubs as well.
I have. My most popular one would probably be the Meet the Sparkles dub, where Twilight brings Flash to come meet Shining Armor and Cadence, and Shining Armor and Flash are just like, whoa, we're like the same person. Going on the brother complex thing from Friendship is Witchcraft.
Right, right.
Although in that comic they call him Brad, and everybody's like, his name's Flash, though. Like, well, this is before the movie came out.
Right, yeah. It is funny how often somebody will make something and then the show will later deny it or go against it, and that person will get, they didn't do this, they did something else. Yes, but
Yeah.
check the date, please. Well, a good example of that is something kind of recent, the Photo Ponies comic that you dubbed.
Yeah. That's unfortunate, but I still
Well,
think it's a funny comic.
it is funny. It is funny. At that point in the show, we had only seen 2 of Pinky's sisters, and yet when she was doing her duel with Cheese Sandwich, the family photo showed 3.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that in G.M. Barrow's book, there are 3 sisters. And there was argument among fans over whether or not that was canon. I know that the directors said, no, her books are canon. But a lot of people didn't believe it or something.
Yeah.
So that comic had the 2 of them taking pictures, and, oh, that's just the ghost of my stillborn sister. She likes to show up in photos.
It's so horrible.
It is.
But it was so funny, I had to.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And then slightly after that, then we did get to see Maud Pie.
Yep.
Now, there's a voice I'm interested to see how many fan VAs can do.
I've already heard a couple that did a pretty good job.
Oh,
I tried it, not quite there.
it's a difficult one to do clearly, because I think you have to be in a really quiet environment.
Mm-hmm.
And that's often difficult to find.
Although I recorded my closet. It's a pretty good setup. It's a rock. His name is Boulder. Yeah.
Pretty good. I think it's a little bit low. I'm sorry I'm not trying to be critical.
Oh,
What
no,
am I
it's
doing?
fine. As I said, I'm not quite there.
Right. I can actually do a really good voice of Boulder.
Oh, really?
Yeah, hold on. I messed that up. I was breathing. Sorry.
Oh, no, that was great.
It needs work.
I think you could work that into Tom as well.
Kind of, but Tom has this attitude about him.
I don't know. I think you could do it.
Maybe.
Try it. Go ahead,
All
try
right,
it.
Hold on.
Okay. No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. Just a little bit out of my range.
Just a little bit.
You know, I'm going to get some helium. That might help.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Now, that's something that, I guess helium technically isn't really safe for people to use, but...
Oh, come on.
I know, but... No, I'm just thinking...
Children.
If we could get Andrea Libman to agree at some convention to just do a few lines as Pinkie Pie with a helium balloon there.
Oh. I don't know if it would do anything.
It might. Get Andrea Libman to do that and Peter New.
Ah, yeah. Sorry, that was loud, but I like it.
We'll get the two extremes.
Yep. I could just picture it now.
I honestly was hoping that Big Mac would become a breezy at some point. Just so we could hear that.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Well, we touched on it briefly, but you are involved in the upcoming Journey of the Spark.
Yes. I will be doing Pinkie Pie's singing voice.
Woohoo!
Which I'm very excited about.
Yes, of course.
I can't really talk too much about the project. Can't give away like a lot of things, but yeah, I'm very excited to be Pinkie singing voice.
Well, I mean, I've got some inside information, and I'm just going to leak it right now. Turns out that Grunkle Stan had a book of his own.
Gasp! No.
Wait, no, oh shoot, wrong one. Never mind. Sorry.
Come on, we already knew that.
Yeah. I mean, come on, who can't figure out that Mabel is actually Pinkie Pie in another universe?
What?
Hey, if you want to go comics, if we're including comics as canon, which no reason not to, Rarity does dream of a pony that uses sparkle glitter and has a sweater and has braces.
I've seen it!
Mm-hmm. It's adorable. It eventually leads to Rarity becoming something terrible, but seeing a Mabelized pony is wonderful.
That was totally my Skype icon for like 3 weeks.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I loved it.
The pony or just Mabel herself?
The pony as Mabel.
Gotcha. Okay, I understand.
Or Mabel as a pony, I guess I should say.
Yeah. Well, that is something else that you've done, is you did a lyrics to the Gravity Falls theme song.
Oh, yeah. That's actually gotten quite a bit of popularity as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, it's a wonderful theme song.
Oh, love it. It's my alarm in the morning.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure how many people are going to recognize this, but I compare it to a sped-up Northern Exposure theme song.
Yeah, I can't say I know that.
Yeah, most people don't remember that show. It was really funny.
Aww.
But the theme song was wonderful because it had no words whatsoever. Just a picture of a moose walking through downtown.
Northern Exposure?
Yep, that's right.
Okay.
I recommend at least listen to the theme song if you don't check out the show.
Okay.
Not sure how well the show will hold up after all this time, but the theme song is still groovy. I'm not that old. I'm not that. It was a joke, though. All right.
You said groovy, guys.
That's the problem with age jokes on myself, is that I don't know how well people understand when I'm being sarcastic about it. Groovy was a joke.
I know.
Well, and you mentioned it slightly to me, but you're going to be coming to an upcoming con.
I am. I'm going to BabsCon.
Woo!
Yay! That's funny because you just talked to Sonia Lynn last week, right?
Yes. Well, technically I talked to her a few weeks before that, but yes, just on the show last week as of recording this.
Yeah. She's
honestly, by
delightful.
the time this is released, you will have been at BabsCon.
Yes.
As opposed to future tense.
Yeah,
Time is confusing when we're talking about grammar.
and internet and uploading things and YouTube and...
Yeah. Have you been to other cons before, Babs?
I went to Everfree Northwest last year.
Oh.
Actually, if you look up the Whose Line Is It Any Pony from Everfree Northwest, I'm the Pinkie Pie in the video that ran through the audience, giving people high fives. And I went to this one in Utah about a year ago, Crystal Mountain PonyCon, and that was fun. Yeah. That's where I met Rena-chan and Solrak.
Oh, okay. Nice.
And now since I've moved to where I am now, we've been hanging out a lot, getting coffee together.
Good. That's nice.
Yeah.
I am quite pleased that the word coffee has almost become a verb unto itself.
Right?
Hey, feel like coffee? Yeah, let's go coffee.
Actually, we were, me and some of my friends, when we were hanging out with Rena, we were talking about making a theme song for her. Have you seen the Lego movie, Everything is Awesome? Mm-hmm. But we want to change the words to be like, everything is coffee. Everything is coffee when you're hyped on caffeine. Everything is coffee when you take it with cream.
Love it. We'll do it.
It will happen. I might do it for her birthday. I don't know yet.
Don't tell her.
I already did.
Oh, okay. All right, then.
She already knows. I'm like, because we were singing it to her, and I'm like, I might do this for your birthday.
Well, now she knows it's you, but she doesn't know the extent that it's going to be. So get like a full backing band, like a choir, and
go full on out with it.
Yeah, and just have it start off with just you in the first verse, but then all of a sudden, like, guitar solo comes in and pipe organ.
I wish I could be that talented to coordinate something that big.
Good. Yeah, okay. When you're going to BabsCon, just say, hey, does anybody know a pipe organ? Anyone? Pipe?
Can you imagine that song with a pipe organ?
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Oh, man.
Just one of those huge old ones that vibrates the earth itself. I can see it. It would work.
Yeah.
Well, I would like to mention real fast the April Fool's Let It Go cover.
Yeah. I did that in like a span of 3 hours. So I'm like, it's April 1st. I want to do something. At first I thought maybe I would just sing it as an old woman.
Right.
But then I remembered I wrote those lyrics like 2 weeks ago and that I had been nitpicking at, and I'm like, oh, no, let's make this even better. I'll sing it as an old woman and I'll use these lyrics.
So we have almost Granny Smith doing Let It Go.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you get way down the mountain. Where am I? Yeah.
Well, and related to Granny, a few months ago you did your own insertion into Delicious.
Yeah. It kind of got mixed reviews. They're like, oh my gosh, I'm scarred for life. You gave me sexy granny who makes me nipple pie. Granny, calm down there.
I think it's a testament when something can make you almost daw and almost okay at the same time. Just a little bit in the back of my throat. Okay, all right, we're okay. That's fine.
Yeah, maybe I should have done that for April Fools. I don't know.
The Granny-licious?
Yeah. I don't know.
No, I think it's good as it is because nobody believes anything that comes out on April 1st. Once they've had a chance to wake up and have some coffee, I recognize that something I woke up April 1st and I checked Twitter. I saw something and said, what the? Oh, yeah, that's right. One person got me this year.
Yep.
I admit it.
That's all it takes.
I need to put up a big sign next to it. Don't check the internet until you've had coffee. But no, Granny-licious I think holds its own, even though it's done joking style, but really all of them are. But if you had released it on April 1st, people would have thought that it's not supposed to be good, I think.
Yeah, I guess it's true.
So, yeah, leave it as is. Though you could do, for next April Fool's, or for, I don't know, for next project, redub one of the songs, just change the voices.
Ooh, I like it.
So we'll have Winter wrap up, and just instead of Twilight singing the main theme, Granny.
I wouldn't belong, so I must do my best today.
I like it.
Granny makes everything better.
Yeah, interesting. Oh, not total Granny. I mean, mix it up. We'll have, we could have the voice subbed Bon Bon be doing Rarities lines, and just mix it all up. Even have Big Mac do. Oh, that's more difficult.
Big Mac can do Pinkie Pie's part.
There we go. She does sing a little bit in there.
Yeah.
Not much, but it's like they kind of forgot her.
A little bit. She has like that one beginning line, and then because tomorrow's spring is here, and that's it.
Yep. Well, to be honest, she's got a vest on, but it doesn't really match the job she's doing.
Not really. Now that you say that.
Because there's supposed to be 3 groups in there. There's the Pegasi, who do the birds coming back and take out the clouds. And we have the Earth Ponies taking care of the snow. And we have the Animal Brigade. And Pinkie chops up the ice, which doesn't fall into any of those 3.
Could that be weather?
Possibly, but I don't think she has a weather vest on. I have to check now, but... I mean, I'm not saying that there should be 4 groups, because I'm not in charge of that. Twilight is now, but...
Yeah.
I think it was funny that they said there were 3 groups, and, well, no, Pinkie does something else.
Yeah. Pinkie just does her own thing. That's how Pinkie do.
Yep. Which is fine, just, give her a pink vest or something.
That's how Pinkie do! What up? Yeah.
I know that you've done, also on here, there's some Powerpuff Girls, some Bubbles impressions.
Yeah.
Which is not too far off of Pinkie Pie.
Agree to disagree. It's pretty different.
Okay.
I mean, the pitch is similar.
Right.
But the placement of the voice is very different. I would say Bubbles is actually closer to Granny Smith.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Bubbles is kind of more in the back of the throat, just like Granny Smith, while Pinkie Pie is like way in the front.
I see what you're doing. Thank you. With all 3 of them right there, I can understand what you mean. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, in my mind I was just thinking higher register, so probably closer, but no, I guess not.
Wow, that was tricky. Switching those 3 voices like that. Okay.
That'll be the new game. We'll have
3 pretty similar voices.
3 similar voices and just like a rotating dial. And whenever the dial selects on green, you have to do Granny Smith, and then switches to blue, go to Bubbles, and then pink, Pinkie Pie, and then back to Granny, and...
I want to buy some apples! Wait, what?
Okay, well, 4th one.
Oh, geez, no.
Well, the big question is, can you do Goldie Delicious?
I've never tried. I can't even imagine what her voice sounds like at the top of my head. Wasn't she voiced by Peter New?
She was, yes.
Well, maybe I'll give it a try sometime. But right now, I can't even imagine what her voice sounds like.
Yeah, it's one of those ones that you hear and it's like, oh, that's a good voice. And later, what was it? Don't remember.
Yeah.
It's something I don't recall. Well, some of the other voices that I see you've done here, we've got Vanellope.
Yeah.
And the, I cannot recall the name, but Cats Don't Dance.
Oh, Darla Dimple.
That's it. Yes. Okay.
She's great.
Are there voices that you're working on that just are more difficult, or that you're really trying for and haven't released a demo reel for yet?
I'm always working on my rarity voice because I never feel like it's quite there.
Okay.
Um, Also, I'm mostly just trying to figure out how to create my own characters better.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm. I am working on a demo reel right now with my own original voices that I would like to get out pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Well, I mean, I know I've heard it said before on Rob Paulson's podcast. A lot of voice actors have said that some of their best voices have been them imitating somebody else, and not trying to go exact, but just like doing a bad imitation of someone.
yeah, I've been guilty of doing that. My voice for Bopo in Dust and Lee's and Tail is a bad imitation of Bobby Hill from King of the Hill. Look, Dad. Yeah.
I always love their neighbor,
Oh.
the girl with the incredibly long hair. Hello, Bobby. Hello,
Hmm.
Bobby. Just the lowest register for a girl I've ever heard. Hello, Bobby.
Oh
I don't.
gosh, I love that show.
I don't remember anything else about her at the top of my head. Just hello, Bobby. That was a great show.
Oh, so good.
If you haven't seen Bobby's World, please go watch it, guys. It's hilarious. Or at least it is in my memories. To be honest, I haven't watched it in a good long time. I'm not sure how it holds up, but I believe it's still funny. So I guess it was implied there with your coming up with your reel, the goal would be to become a VA in your own right.
Yeah. That's why I'm actually looking to find an agency to represent me right now. And working on getting a car so I can actually drive to bookings and stuff. That'd be helpful.
Just go moped.
Oh
Just
gosh,
original.
I'm terrified to drive, and being on a moped, I'd feel like I'm gonna kill myself. It's probably not gonna go that way.
I admit it fully. I loved driving in the States because I found it very relaxing. And when I had a scooter over here, it was really nice. Granted, I didn't have to take any highways to get to work.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I'd have to take the freeway to get to where the most of the bookings would be. So a moped would be like, oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna throw up, and then I'm gonna die.
Pretty sure they're not allowed on freeways.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Just for that reason. I mean, yeah.
Then I would get there, and I'd be like, whew, almost lost my cool there.
You would get to the bookings like, I'm sorry, I was really scared on the freeway, and I was crying the whole time. What do you want me to do? Oh, a very high-pitched register. Okay, I'm going to go home.
I just literally face palmed there. Ah.
That would be a good name for an OC, literal facepalm.
I like it.
Though, I mean, technically they
Ponies don't have
palms.
Yeah.
So it
Face
wouldn't...
hoof?
Yeah, but it doesn't quite have the same effect, does it?
I guess not.
And it would be kind of a... I mean, if it's literal facepalm, but they don't have a palm... No, okay,
Then it's like, that's not literal. You're using literal incorrectly. Watch my videos and fix that. Gosh.
Literal facepalm, and their specialty is selling tropical plants.
I see what you did there.
Yep. I recovered.
Good job.
Went into a flux spin, but I came out of it. Yep. Okay.
Oh, their special talent is balancing palm trees on their muzzle.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
It's their face. Yeah.
And they like reading while doing it.
Yeah.
Literal face palm.
Somebody should design this OC. Guys, you listeners, do this for me.
I occasionally will have someone design an OC that I've jokingly suggested, and I always find it very flattering. But
I'll make a voice for them.
Well, that's the hard thing. I don't have voices for them, but...
Well, that's the thing. I'll make a voice for them.
Okay.
And write a comic for them, and I will comic dub it.
Yay, we can do it. Woohoo!
And then there will be pony music written after them, and then they'll be as big as Buttons. Okay, I'm going too far here.
Coming next year, Literal Facepalm Studios. I'm sad to say that we've just gotten a cease and desist order for Literal Facepalm Studios.
No!
Turns out Iken has Cheeseburger owns the rights to that, and I'm done.
I think this is too soon after the button thing to bring up cease and desists.
Yeah, I apologize. That was in poor taste.
It was his fault, guys.
Sorry. Blame me. The really poor taste would be a good name for an OC as well.
Yeah.
Just somebody that comes out and says the wrong thing at the wrong time.
Oh.
And not intentionally, just says something and everyone's like, dude, what? 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 I just wanted to know. What? Oh, right. Sorry. I forgot.
Awkward.
Actually, I can see it now. We'll have an entire comic where everything that everybody says turns out to be the name of an OC that's nearby.
I like it.
So, like you just said, awkward. So, what? What do you want? What? Falls down.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. What was that?
Not you, sorry. I was talking to someone else. Jeez, get a clue. What? Not you, Clue. Literally, every sentence would be some other character appearing. And we would have to design a voice and a cutie mark and a design for each of those ponies. And it would take
Sounds
forever.
good.
Yeah. Get on it, guys, please. No,
Yeah.
please don't. Please don't. It's so much work.
Please do.
Well, a question that I ask in each of my interviews, in all of My Little Pony, what would you say is the one line or one scene that defines you as a brony?
There's one thing that makes me happy and makes my whole life worthwhile, and that's when I talk to my friends and get them to smile.
Doom, doom, doom.
That right there.
Nice. I love it. That's a good one. You were ready for that. You were ready.
I didn't have that prepared, but then you
Ooh,
said that.
really?
I'm like, what defines me? And I'm like,
Interesting.
that right there, that defines me as a brony.
Then I think you just won the award for fastest answer to the question. Usually it stumps people for at least a second or two, but no, you were bam, ready.
We asked and it popped in my head.
I was dying, well, not literally dying, but I was laughing really hard when Cheese Sandwich Weird Al Yankovic did the parody of Smile Song.
Oh my gosh, that was the best part of that whole episode.
I love the episode in general.
Song.
What do you mean? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Actually, I'm going to spoil something I'm working on.
Uh-oh.
I'm working on a
cheese sandwich for lunch. Uh-oh.
Actually, I did.
Oh, cool.
Ironically enough, I did have a cheese sandwich for lunch. That's really funny you say that. No. Seriously, I had a cheese sandwich. That is so weird. In all seriousness, though, I'm working on a literal of the goof off.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
I'm so excited.
Can I request something?
Sure.
Okay. During that, one of the best parts of that song, in addition to the Smile parody, was when Pinky suddenly starts singing in Spanish.
Right?
And it fit so perfectly because she's using a piñata.
Mm-hmm.
Can you make that literal part Spanish, literally?
Ooh. If I can make it rhyme, because I already had something written and recorded, and it rhymes perfectly, but it has some Spanish in it.
Okay, well, there we go.
She says, hola. I don't speak Spanish, so I was scared to actually put Spanish in there. But oh, man. Now I'm going to have to rework this.
I'm sorry.
I need someone who speaks Spanish to help me with it, because I do not know any Spanish. If I do Google Translate, it'll be horrible.
Hablo un poco de español.
Yep.
But it's been a long time since I've used it. Turns out not a lot of Spanish speakers in Japan.
I can't imagine why.
I think it's because for some reason they've decided that tacos aren't good.
I really should learn Spanish. There's a lot of Spanish speakers in my town.
It's not as difficult as a lot of people think. I was able to get pretty good in it before I left the States. Just remember that 2 L's is yeah.
Yeah. And isn't 2 R's like you roll the R?
There's a big difference between pero and perro.
Okay.
Now, it's not that difficult for English speakers. I mean, going from a Western language to an Asian language is difficult. A lot of changes. But
Oh, I bet.
So we've teased at some of the upcoming projects.
Yes.
And as of release of this, you will have been at BabsCon, but have not been there yet. So
Yeah.
will have been, not have yet. That's a new tense that I need to invent.
Yeah. We'll have, but not. Yeah.
There was a small insert into Douglas Adams' Galaxy, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. A person had created a grammar book for time travel.
Uh-huh.
Only the thing was, it got so complicated after the first 15 pages that most people gave up. And so they realized this, and so every subsequent edition of the book, after 15 pages, it was blank to save on printing costs. And nobody noticed.
That is funny.
Yep. So we've already invented one case of that. Will have been, not yet.
Well, yes. I'm just going to say yes.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Nod my head and smile.
Well, thank you so much for coming by and speaking with us today.
Oh, yeah, not a problem.
Everybody, be sure to check out Miss Bunniswan on YouTube. And you have a Twitter?
I do. I don't really use it, though.
Okay. All right. But it is there.
It's Miss Bunniswan as well.
Okay. All right. Any other social media that we can follow you on?
I have a Facebook.
Okay. Okay.
And you can find me, Miss Bunniswan, a.k.a. Lizzie Freeman, voice actress.
Okay.
And...
Yeah, I wanted to mention real fast, I appreciated the name Ms. Bunniswan, because that does come from a wonderful series of skits from Mad TV.
Yeah. All you 90s people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about.
Be sure to look for upcoming literal versions and BabsCon. I hope you saw her. And Journey of the Spark.
I'm short. Find me. Unfortunately, I'm not helping with any panels that I'm aware of at the moment.
Okay.
But I will be carrying around a Pinkie Pie plush from Build-A-Bear. I know that. And I'll have a shirt on the first day that says free hugs with Pinkie Pie on it.
Nice. Is that legitimate or?
Yeah, people
okay,
give me
good.
free hugs. Yeah.
That'd be, I mean, just kind of mean if you just teasing with that. But yay, good that it's real. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if you smell like BO, it might be a really quick hug, but I'll still hug you.
621, people. 621.
Is that too mean? Should we cut that?
Nah.
Okay.
The con is over at this point, so, if you got a short hug, now you know why.
Yep.
Please
No
remember
deal.
621, 6 hours of sleep, 2 meals, and 1 shower every day.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming by.
You are very welcome.
Everyone, this has been Into the Spotlight with Osaka Jack on Everfree Network. Catch you next time.